What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Gaia community server, and we've returned to the scene of the crime. Oh man, you guys remember we made a trade here with Stale Raisin and Whiskerum the other day. It wasn't the other day, it was like a week ago. And I don't know, Whiskerum put up a lot of fuss about it, saying how he thought he paid too much and he was upset with the trade and how it all went down because he could have paid less if he had gone to my shop. And it was a whole ordeal. So I had agreed to, put my stuff outside of my embassy. No, not my embassy, but outside of the walls of my countries for him to pick up. And he came and picked it up with one of his country mates, and they were just talking a lot of smack. Whiskerum actually lured a horse, no, not a horse, a cow into a hole I was digging. And since I'm a New Eden resident, I can't, oh, there he is now. Oh, man. Since I'm a New Eden resident, I can't kill the cow. He was just stuck in my hole. They started chopping down a bunch of trees. They started complaining about the trade and how I messed them. I screwed him over a little bit. So, oh man, I don't know what to do with this guy. So I just told him, you know what, Whiskerum, the deal is off. And he was happy because he thought he got screwed on the deal. I don't know. So that trade never actually went through. I still got all that food. If anyone wants to buy some food from me, I sell it by the double chest full. I'll give you a discount. I just don't want to give Whiskerum any more discounts. Oh no, look at this witch. How are you spawning here? Ah, Whiskerum thought I was shooting at him. I just saved your life. How much are you gonna... Yeah, you should be shameful. After I saved his life and he's still... Can I get a reward or something? A little something? I see a watermelon. I can't get a piece of watermelon reward. Aw. We gotta do something about that. Witches should not be spawning there. Let's put a little torch there. Little torches around. I don't like that. No mobs are meant to be spawning in Rigel. Period. Just period. Oh, he's waiting for me. Okay. Yes, if you guys want to buy any kind of... What? What are you trying to show me? Oh, nice. Okay, that's my reward. Whiskerum has donated some stone to the cause. And I'll show you what the cause is in a moment, as soon as I finish with what I'm trying to say about this whole thing. So if anyone wants to buy food by the double chest, I am selling it for a very small price. Very marginal fee. Alright, so this is what's going on here today, guys. We are working on... it's going to be dark in here. We're working on... the rail cart station, the minecart station. It's been like very temporary for a very long time. So I wanted to, just get this project going so that it at least looks nice. I want the things in Rigel to look nice, at least, okay? We spent so much time here going back and forth and we're like using temporary stuff. It didn't make sense. So I'm taking a break from New Eden for a little while, okay? Don't worry, New Eden residents. I am not on a permanent break of any kind. I'm just taking a little break to kind of work on what's going on here in the community. And what's going on here in the community is a minecart station. And we're going to make this look kind of, I don't know. We'll see how it looks. You guys are going to see. It's going to look kind of modern. Not modern. Modern's not the word, but we're going to decorate it. Oh, hello. Who's this coming in? It's a Sage Omnivore. What up, man? A lot of hustle and bustle going on here. We got a handful of people in the server. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this a little bit. What my plan is I'm gonna put down this floor and I'm mixing in chiseled stone blocks or whatever they're called. What are they called? Chiseled stone bricks. So I'm gonna mix those in. I'm also gonna mix in some andesite, I think, just to give this floor some texture. We need some texture. So I'm going to do that. Thank you to all the people who helped me dig, all the people who helped me place blocks. Sage Omnivore was one of those people who helped get this project started. It was all a matter of starting it. It was one of those projects that it's just sitting there for so long and no one ever thinks to start it, so it never gets done. And it's one of those things, it doesn't take much work. It's just, we needed a donation of stone bricks. Now that Whiskerum's donated so much stone, I don't think we're going to need too much more, if any at all. I mean, I've been using mostly my personal supply for this, which is fine. I don't mind using personal stuff for community builds. As long as there's like some sort of effort to donate, then I'm happy. And so I got a donation from Whiskerum. That's great. That's great. He's trying to smooth things over between countries. And he's doing a good job of it so far. Okay. Now, I just wanted to bring you in on a little bit of what's going on with the server because As some of you know, there's a vacancy in Wildwood. Poor Majestic Goat is the only citizen of Wildwood, and he hasn't had a leader for some time now, because his leader kind of abandoned us without word. So, I mean, he did give word. I shouldn't say that, but he kind of had to leave. So that left Wildwood basically without a leader. This might be news to some of you, it might be old news to others, but I'm just going to talk about it today because I got nothing else to talk about. It's what's going on in the server these days. So we need a new leader for Wildwood, and we all have someone in mind, but we need to have a meeting with this person first. I'll just say his name. It is MacLeod420. We want him to be leader. A lot of us have voted to put him into leadership role, but we can't have the real vote on it until we hear like his plans for Wildwood. And we want to do that in a meeting, and we want to record it so that, you know, as we bring it to you guys. That's what this channel is all about, you know, bringing you the real life desolation stuff going on. So it's been very hard to get him into a meeting because he has a job that is very demanding on his time at sometimes. I don't know if he would want me to talk about it, but I don't think it's anything. I think it's good. He's a firefighter, and he's been busy battling blazes. I love the alliteration on that one. He's been busy battling blazes, so we haven't been able to get him into a meeting for a long time. So that's why we haven't done it yet. I know we promised Majestic Goat, that we'd have a leader for him by September 1st. It's now not September 1st, you know. So I'm sorry about that, Majestic Goat, but, you know, as far as I'm concerned, he gets a free pass. Yeah, MacLeod gets a free pass. He is battling wildfires, guys. Well, they're not even wild, but, you know, just fires, forest fires. And, you know, being from New Eden, that's something that I can get totally behind. You know, we love nature, and we don't want to see nature harmed in any way, and he's doing something to help protect nature. So he gets a free pass from me. Okay, he can take as much time as he wants to battle those blazes, which makes me think of an episode I did not too long ago. It was a while ago, but I talked about all the benefits of forest fires. And I will put a link in the cards, I guess, in case you haven't seen that. So you can learn a little bit about forest fires and how they're beneficial. But in that video, I'm talking about natural forest fires. There's a big difference between a natural forest fire and a man-made fire. And, you know, these man-made fires are burning forests before they're ready to be burned. So, you know, it's a very good thing that he's doing, and I applaud him. I salute him. Thank you, Kellen Brown, for protecting the earth and being her guardian when, you know, people are trying to do their best to destroy her, which is so sad in my opinion. We're New Eden residents, guys. We love Mother Nature, Mother Gaia, and we don't want to see her in pain. So thank you, Kellen Brown. Take all the time that you require, and then when you're ready, we will have the meeting and we will discuss leadership of Wildwood. And I don't want to give away too much of what he's planning. I'll just say just generally that he's going to have something to do with trees. That's all I'll say. So, you know, Wildwood's going to be, and it makes sense. He's a firefighter, right? It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. So, I don't want to give away too much of what his plans are, and to be honest with you, I don't know exactly what his plans are because we haven't had the meeting yet. So I'll say that for the meeting. I'll just leave it at that. All right. So what other news is going on in this place? Not too much. We're working on this community project. At least I am, and like I said, I had help. And what's next for New Eden? I wonder. I think I want to work on a minecart station for New Eden. In fact, let me go over there and grab some andesite while I'm thinking about it, right? We need some andesite for this. Leaders, if you're watching this, we're going to need you guys to relocate your minecart station. Okay, all the minecart stations are going to get relocated. They're generally going to be where they were, but it's going to be a little bit different. So you're going to have to reorganize your minecart station. We got to beautify this part. We got to pretty this part up. Because it's looking pretty plain right now. And I've traveled down this track like 17 times a day. And there's nothing for me to look at. Okay, we're going to have to beautify this. Do it the New Eden way. Maybe not with prismarine, okay? Because I know prismarine's in short supply these days with our freeway. It's like Prismarine is a hot commodity for us in New Eden, so we can't be using Prismarine for this, but I'll use some natural elements, maybe get some input from other New Edenites. But yes, we're going to relocate our minecart station, and I'll show you that right now. Why not? Let's show you that. We're here, we're talking about it, let's go look at it. So we're now in New Eden, and this is all just temporary. See all this? That's all my stuff right there, and it's all just very temporary because that's not where I want to keep it. I obviously want to keep it in my big ball of fire. That's where I'm going to keep my stuff. Alright, oh, here's the chests. Yeah, Whiskers came over here trying to grab these chests, and I said no. I put a kibosh on that deal. So I dug a hole, and we're going to do another minecart station here. And the way this one's going to work is anyone from Rigel can take this minecart, and they can come to this point here, and they'll see the big New Eden sign, which I haven't even started yet. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of, rounded off the mountains, though. They look pretty cool. I don't know if I showed you guys that on camera yet. Have I? We'll take a look at it. I like how the wall sort of blends in with the mountain a little bit. That's pretty cool. And yeah, it'll say New Eden there in big cursive letters, I believe, or some kind of font. I don't know what the font is going to be yet, but it'll be a font of some kind. And you'll come out at this minecart station here, and anyone is allowed to get to this point. The residents of New Eden will have a special access to another part of this minecart station, and this will go to various bases. So it'll say like Bean's base, Rose base, Sid's base, Vanilla Bee's base, Dragon Slayer's base, right? And it'll have a whole bunch of branches off to go to different bases, right? It'll be cool. It'll be cool. I'm not sure how to like segregate people, because the only people we want being able to go to the other bases are New Edenites. So we might put a door with a passcode. I know how to do that fairly simply. I don't know. I'm accepting ideas. If any New Edenites have any ideas of how to segregate, or any of you really, if any of you have ideas of how to segregate the minecarts from the other ones, you know what I mean? Because we do not want non-New Edenites getting in. Now, obviously, anyone with a pickaxe can just break their way in, but we don't have those kinds of people here on this server. We have a lot of kind, good-natured. What happened to those? Something happened here. Okay, what I'm looking for is gravel. That might look better than andesite. Let me take both, and maybe we can put in both. Who knows? There's some andesite. Let me get a bunch of gravel. I don't need this. Don't need that. Let me get rid of a lot of stuff that is unnecessary to my objective here. I gotta find some more gravel in here. There's gotta be gravel. Gravel's something you never use in builds, but it's great for flooring because then you don't have to worry about the gravity aspect of it. I'm not really sure how we're gonna light the place up. I'm thinking pumpkins. Where's the gravel, guys? Look at how unorganized. I can't wait. No, that was andesite. I can't wait to move in to my base. There was some. That's enough for now. I can't wait to move into my base and really organize all my chests. Last episode, we saw how Whiskers organizes his place. He's got an automated filtering system, and I'm not going with that route. First of all, I don't have the iron for that. Who has the iron for that? Someone who's duping, probably. Oh no, he's not duping. He's got a little machine that creates iron, yet for some reason he's super stingy whenever iron gets brought up in a conversation for trades. It doesn't make any sense. It's a paradox. But I'm not going to do that because, one, it costs a lot of iron, and two, it's laggy. Oh man, my trip to Emerald Fields, you guys can't really notice it because I'm filming at 30 frames per second when Minecraft is supposed to run at 60 frames per second. But my whole time in Emerald Fields, I was getting terrible frame rate. And we all know why. It's all his machines. Not like that. That's some minecart glitch. I don't know why that happens. But, yeah, frame rate lag over in Emerald Fields. If you are a fan of lag, I suggest you check out Emerald Fields. All right, let's check this out while we're talking about checking things out. Let's try andesite and gravel. Let's see how they look. Gravel works. I could dig it. How about andesite? It's gonna be a little dark. No, it blends. It blends. So let's go around making a bunch of holes around here. It's somewhat randomly. It's not actually randomly because my brain's doing it, but somewhat randomly, I guess. It's very hard to do randomization in Minecraft because you think you're doing it randomly. You think you're just randomly hitting the buttons, but your brain is making order out of it, whether you realize it or not. Your subconscious mind is ordering it in some fashion, because that's what the human mind does. It wants to order things in a category it understands. So randomization in Minecraft is never truly random. Never. There's always some element of your mind entering into the equation. You know, so like when you terraform, I learned that, like me especially, I've seen a lot of great terraforming, and I'm not a great terraformer. But even the terraforming that really looks random is truly not actually random, because that's not the way the human mind operates. It just doesn't work like that. You can try all you want, but your mind is gonna enter a pattern into it. This is what happens. All right, so I'm just gonna make a bunch of holes here, and oh man, I can't wait. So the idea here is to have some pillars and make us like it look like it's supported in some way, like make it feel like we're underground. You know, we need support from some pillars, obviously. And then you know, it's a big circle, so we're gonna have 8 stations, 8 minecart stations, all in the perimeter of the circle here that I'm building. And there's gonna be a minecart station on every side. So a minecart station there, one there. I feel sorry for the guys who are on a corner, but yeah, you're going there. That's them's the breaks. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna have a corner to work with, but there's no way around it. It's the circle. And even if it wasn't a circle, it's Minecraft. You know, you can't build a pentagon really, and not have some weird sides. So, so I'm sorry, guys. If you have corner countries, I know what the struggle is like. You know, your minecarts are all crooked. Or it takes Whiscrum like 40 minutes to get to his country. We didn't show that part of the video, but yikes! It took forever to get over there, and that's why he's always late to appointments, I guess. He's like, okay, I'll leave at the same time everybody else does, but then it takes him it literally takes him about 7 minutes to get to Rigel from his country, and that's just crazy. You guys see how long my minecart takes? Not even a fraction of that time. But that's because it's mostly a straight line. But also, it's not just because he's a corner country. It's also because his minecart doesn't make any sense. It zigzags left, right, turns it for no reason, and turns again for no reason, and turns back on itself the wrong way. So, you know, maybe I'm giving too much credit to him being a quarter country. Maybe it's more like crazy minecart design. Could be more of an explanation. Plus, he's Latino, so he's not on Caucasian time. You know what I mean? It's okay to be a little bit late in the Latin community. It's not frowned upon at all. Alright, so I think it's time to put down the gravel and the andesite. Then we'll probably call this an episode. I'm hoping to do more world tours of different leaders, but a lot of leaders are like, oh, I'm working on something and I want to wait till I'm done. And I guess I can understand that, but the longer you wait, you know, the less people want to join your country, because, you know, these videos give people a sense of what you're all about, and maybe it'll help you attract the right people to your country, because that's one problem we've been having, is attracting the right people. You know, this server is so much is dependent upon finding the country that's right for you, because this is a survival thing, guys. You're going to be playing on this for a long, long time. So you want to make sure that the country you choose has the laws you want to follow. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me, okay? So I want you guys to be very vigilant when you're choosing your country. Don't just choose the country because the leader is currently on at the same time you are. Choose the country that's perfect for you. The rules are perfect for you, because otherwise you're not going to enjoy yourself, and you're going to want to switch countries, and that's not allowed. Not allowed. We don't want people switching countries. Once you choose a country, that's your country, okay? Now, if there's extenuating circumstances, then yeah, we might allow a changing of a country. But if you do change countries, then you're going to lose all your stuff. You're not allowed to take anything with you. And that's just one of the rules of Gaia, guys. So don't think that you're going to like choose any old country, play for a few days, and then change your mind, because that ain't going to happen. And if it does, we might not let you change your mind. You know what I mean? You got to have a real good reason to leave your country. We're not going to just let you go. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're choosing your countries. Make the right decision. Go visit all 8 embassies, all 8 of them, and then decide. And don't decide just because, oh, Whiscum's online, I'll be in Whiscum's country. That's not the type of people we're looking for. We're looking for the type of people who really want to be a part of this community, who want to, you know, put some hours into it, and play, you know, role play with us. You know, this is the role play. We got 8 different countries, 8 different mentalities, 8 different types of leaders. You know, we're going for a model UN. And, you know, in order for that to work, you're going to have to play along, okay? It's not just some survival server you're just going to join and play on for one day and never come back, build a house and then leave. That's not what we're looking for here. We're looking for community members who want to join this community, be a part of it, be a part of the videos, be a part of everything. So if that sounds like you, then you're more than welcome. All you got to do is find a way to get in the party, really. And that just entails friending someone that's in the party already, because my friends list is full and I'm only accepting people who join New Eden. So I got to do the walls in here. I got to do some other things, but that's going to be the episode for today. I'm going to work on this off camera, I guess, and do my thing. And we'll have a minecart station pretty soon. It'll look nice, and I'll get some color in there perhaps. Alright guys, that's going to be the episode for today. I want to thank you for watching this as always. Thank you for liking it and sharing it. As always, happy Minecrafting. Peace.